Michelle, I'm curious to see how you analyze, interpret this, and I'm curious to see how you weigh in on my psychology when I tell you that I now have 9 things that you should always keep to yourself. And this is according to psychologists, this is according to mental health professionals. 9 things you should always keep to yourself. You know, what's the expression? Oh, they said the quiet part out loud, right? You've heard that expression. Oh, yeah, here's where they say the quiet part out loud. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, hold on now.
Yeah.
When you say like things you keep to yourself,
Yeah,
like
9 things you should keep to yourself, according to psychologists.
are these like observations in the world or personal things? Like you shouldn't talk about like really intricate family dynamics. Or
Dr. Noel Santarelli, Dr. Jaime Zuckerman, Dr. J.J. Kelly. These are psychologists.
They sound official.
Oh, absolutely. And they've come up with a list of these things you should just kind of keep internally. Are you ready? Number 1, opinions on other people's lifestyle choices. Why are you giving me a psh?
I know that I'm terrible at it.
You are?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really bad at it. Yeah.
Just a walking commentary.
You are too, though.
I am,
That's
yeah,
why I mean, honestly.
I was waiting for you to say that.
You lecture everybody according to your standards.
Well, I mean, I don't go up to them and lecture
yes,
them.
you
but,
do.
No,
Yes, you do.
We'll have a conversation. I'll make
No.
observations.
No.
Okay. All right. Give me an example of I walked up and lectured somebody recently. Give me an example.
Well, I don't want to be too specific, but you tell people how to secure their home.
Well, he thinks he's just doing public service.
Right. Our neighbors don't secure their property the same way we do. And you're like, you really should.
Well,
and
I'm
they're
trying
like,
to be...
okay, well, but, we're going in and out all day, blah, blah. And you're like, well, there's crime and blah, blah, and you get all puffed up and bloviating about, how unsecure their property is. And I'm like, dude, it's theirs. If they want to get it ripped off,
Michelle,
let them go right
go.
I'm trying to be neighborly.
No.
That's number 1.
Okay.
And guess what? We had in our neighborhood, in the last 2.5 weeks, in our neighborhood, we had a home invasion times 2. We had a guy walk into somebody's house in our neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning, walked into the back, walked through an open or unlocked back door, and the homeowner wakes up and there's a guy standing in the house, pulled the gun. And I don't know why.
Did the homeowner pull a gun?
No,
Yes.
the homeowner pulled the gun on the home invader.
And didn't smoke the guy?
Did not smoke the guy. I tell you what, this guy's lucky he didn't pick my house.
Well,
first of all, my back door is locked. My home is locked.
okay.
But
how
I'll tell you,
about-
if you break into my home, my biggest decision is going to be, which gun will I shoot you with?
okay.
Yes.
Also, when people go on vacations,
Yes.
if you disagree with the destination, if it's not, I don't know, something you would do, you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Let's say your
Why
neighbors
would you do that?
Let's say your neighbor's planning a luxurious trip to Branson, Missouri.
Oh my!
I mean,
Why
what do
would you go there?
Yeah, my neighbors are really Branson, Missouri travelers. Yeah,
some
go
of them
ahead.
are.
Yeah, some of them are.
Listen, Mr. One Percenter, don't be a little hoity-toity. Making a show for the people here.
Go ahead.
Or people who don't like
What's
scuba
next?
diving.
What's next on the list?
All right, number 2.
Yeah.
So these are 9 things that you need to keep to yourself, according to psychologists. Number 2, opinions on others' parenting decisions.
Oh yeah.
I make those all the time.
What? You think I've commented on other people's parenting decisions over the years?
Yes.
Okay, I have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, yes, guilty
yeah.
as charged, Your Honor.
I think that's only natural. I mean, maybe you don't. I don't do it to the people. I am I am a grade A top shelf behind your back crap talker.
I will never forget.
Yeah.
Good to know, Fester.
You hear what I say about you.
I'll never forget something that I learned regarding parenting. And I learned this at a very, very young age. I'm at a birthday party. I'm maybe 6 or 7 years old. And I'm at a birthday party for a kid's neighbor. I'm sorry, for a neighbor's kid.
Okay.
So it's a neighbor who's a kid. I'm at a birthday party. I'm 6 years old. My mom's there. And where the birthday was at the Jack in the Box, the fast food restaurant Jack in the Box. This is in Nanuet, New York, on Route 59, back in the mid-1970s or early 70s. I'm probably 6, 7 years old. And 2 doors down was Dougie Katz. Dougie Katz, in the middle of his birthday party, picks up a chair in the Jack in the Box and throws it at another kid. The chair hits the other kid at the birthday party. The kid's bleeding. The kid's crying bloody murder, right? And the mother, Cindy, I remember Cindy Katz, says, "Now, Dougie, we don't throw chairs." And that was it. That was the extent of the disciplinary parenting at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that my mom was appalled, and I heard the story told over and over and over again. "Now, Dougie, we don't throw chairs." And my mom was like, "If you did that, I don't care if it was your birthday party. It's not gonna. I'm gonna cry if I want to. You're gonna be crying," because my mom said that she would beat my butt.
I don't believe that for 2 seconds.
If I picked up a chair and threw it at another kid at a Jack in the Box.
I don't believe that for 2 seconds. You are the most non-disciplined person, meaning your parents never disciplined you once.
What are you talking about?
Your parents say that they talk about it all the time. Your father says how he used to punish you or discipline you, and 2 minutes later, your mother would be like, "Okay, you're out of your room. Go ahead."
Go.
Yeah, no, you had zero, hence the way you are.
What's next?
Zero discipline.
Hence the way I am?
Yes.
It looks like Dougie Katz turned out all right.
Yeah.
He just received a big prestigious award from the Lions Club.
That's not the same Dougie Katz.
I don't know, 2013.
Looks like him.
He's from New York City. He works from the Rockland County
That's the son.
People with Disabilities Foundation.
Which one is he, though?
Maybe the short guy, maybe the guy in the middle. I don't know.
He's the short old one. Getting the.
I don't know. Dougie Katz throwing chairs at kids.
There you go.
The one who looks like he could launch a chair.
All right, let me blow through these. I got to go through quick.
Please.
So
go.
9 things that you should always.
We're only on number 3.
But I'm going to go quickly now. 9 things that you should always keep to yourself, according to psychologists. Number 3.
Yes.
Secrets that someone shared with you.
Oh, good luck.
All right.
Oh, you're terrible.
No, I'm not. That is ridiculous. I keep tons of secrets.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
But then MJ has like this whole 10-question dissertation before he tells you. He's like, "All right, I'm going to tell you something, but you can't tell anybody."
Will you stop? That is not true.
No, seriously, you can't tell anybody.
That is not true.
Anybody. You can't tell your wife. You can't tell your kids. You can't tell anybody.
Fester.
You can't tell your kids.
Fester, I have stuff in the vault right now.
No, you don't.
That I've been. Yes, I do. That
Tell us.
I've been holding for years
Like
in
what?
the vault.
But
Like
whatever
what?
leaks out of the vault,
I have recent stuff that's in the vault that I am not spilling anything on.
You've told me.
Answer a whole litany of questions
Yeah.
before I even get the dribbles.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, here it is. You ready?
Number 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 4. Do not say "I told you so." I never do that.
Well, if you were going to get a tattoo, it would be "I told you so."
Michelle, would you agree? I never gloat or I
Yes,
told
you
you
do.
so.
No, you don't say "I told you so." You say, "Well, I knew that." Well, of course.
could've told
You
you.
say it in other words. It's just a matter of semantics.
All right, what else? What's
All right.
next?
Number 5, personal insecurities. So don't disclose your personal insecurities. You don't want to come off like a whack job.
That you don't do.
You know, I do not do that. If I'm insecure about something, I keep that all bottled up.
I don't think you're insecure about anything.
You don't
To
think
be
so?
honest with you. That's one of the things I liked about you.
I'm not insecure?
You were not insecure.
All right. Number 6, don't make body comments.
About yourself or others?
Don't comment on other people's bodies.
Maybe you do that rarely.
You don't do that directly to.
Hey.
You know what? You know the only person you do. Well, you do it to 2 people. You do it to Fester, and you do it to me.
All right. You want to hear something funny?
Do we?
All right,
Is it a secret?
No, it's not. So I called Banco yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Banco is, of course, a great sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. We just gave away last week, leading up to Mother's Day, we just gave away 5 garage door openers, top-of-the-line LiftMasters, $1,000 installed from Banco. I mean, the best garage door opener on the market, the video. So we just gave away 5 of these. So Banco is also my personal garage door company. I not only do advertisements for them, I not only endorse them, I use them. And I'm in the middle of just doing, various updates on our house. I mean, our house is coming up on 20 years old. So, just maintenance issues that are cropping and popping up. So Banco is redoing all of the trim, the outside trim with like the rubber flaps around the garage doors.
Okay.
So they're redoing all that. The bottom and I learned something new. The bottom of the garage door, that kind of rubbery, foamy piece that when the garage door comes down, the part that touches the concrete.
Yeah, what's that called?
It's called the astracal. So I'm having my astracals replaced.
Is that a big job to replace your astracal?
I'm having...
Because if you have a torn astracal,
I've got a colonoscopy probably due in about 3 years. Gonna have an astracal inspection there as well. All right, so Banco is doing all of my just the trim and just replacing stuff that's just weathered and it's aged. So they were supposed to come out yesterday, but because of all the rain, they had called me and said, "Hey, listen, since it's raining, how about if we just push it back to another day this week?" I said, "Absolutely perfect." So while I'm on hold with Banco, they have a recording on the phone, and this might be a long way to get here, but
we're already on the road.
All right, but in Banco's recording on hold, it's like, your garage door is the largest moving part in your house. And then I said to myself, not in Fester's house.
That's true. I got a double car garage.
Get it? Fester's the largest moving part in his house. All right. So don't make body comments.
I have to buy P. Diddy baby oil to fit through my garage door.
Number 7, do not talk about details of a private conversation. Number 8, don't give unsolicited advice. I never do that.
That's you all the time. That's you all day long. Sometimes you give the advice before I even finish a story, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, hello, I'm the more educated one here. Bye.
Number 9, finally, don't do mean girl remarks. So just because something is true or it doesn't feel mean, it might not need to be said. So just watch it on your mean girl remarks. So there you go. 9 things that psychologists say that you ought to keep to yourself. Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.